Okay.
So first up,
Ironically, Kalaesh is probably the safest one in the party right now.
For how long?
Now that's a question.
Lab Maybury said PRB.
yes, that's the real question. What will you do? How will you do it? I'm a very sleepy raptor. Okay, so this is all just gonna be you guys planning and figuring what out to do.
Yeah.
And also just you doing some retroactive roleplay of how you all met. As I said, I'm going to be just, take it away, Jack. If you want to talk to NPCs, talk to NPCs. Wait, before I begin, anything? Drov has the idea and suggestion of you guys go east to handle the issue and hope that he's on the way. And Drov will go west with a pair of horses. Because, well, traveling with an elf, it's kind of hard to travel with it in anything other than probably a carriage. So, the carriages aren't as fast as individual horses.
Mm-hmm.
So
Best
that
to drag the hog-tied
Yep.
person with them.
Yep. They have to do something.
Did they take his gear with him, or like, is his gear just chilling out in the room still?
Yeah. That's for you guys to investigate during the session. But to answer that, it is in fact gone with him as
Whew,
the
so I
wind.
still have my equipment.
Yes. And yeah. Drob is going to offer to handle that, so he can basically chase down the guys, and you guys can continue your work. Because teamwork makes the dream work.
Yep. Save me! You hear it on the wind.
I said keep the elf more secure to the horse's belly.
Hope to God it's actually a mare.
Alright, so what do we know so far?
Yes, sure. May. Maybe I was going with smuggling you by hiding you under the curtails. You went to bestiality, Kiri.
Our minds exist. I think our minds more or less have timeshare in a gutter somewhere. So, guess back to Ty and Fiona. Fiore.
Yeah. Fiore, Victor, Kalaesh is missing in action. Drov made an offer. He's waiting to hear your guys' thoughts on it.
Wait, what offer?
He'll head west, and you guys continue doing your job to the east and meet back up with you. Because you guys will probably still be able to catch up with these people. because they have a captive they need to hide.
So wait, we're going off to do our job and then going to go find Kiri or Kalash?
No. Drav is offering to go. I'm offering to go west on a horse to ride them down because they'll probably stay to the road but avoid any major patrols, etc. If they went west. If they went east, you lot on foot should be able to easily catch them as long as
Okay.
you're prepared. And that way, if I find him, I can double back. If I get
Alright.
to the southern tip of the lake up ahead, then they've obviously gone to the east because at that point, I should have caught up to them simply by logistics. And I'm a lone traveler, so it's not like they're going to try and hide from me.
Well, it does sound like a good plan. Just, be careful. Don't let them catch you too.
Pat's Fury on that. I'll be fine.
Just don't get captured too.
I know. And off goes the NPC, leaving you guys to organize your little band of non-major character NPCs.
Can we get horses?
No, you have to buy horses. You got a bunch of people working for you. You don't just give some horses. You got some bodyguards, some people that are going to fight beside you, and a servant. You don't just
Speaking
magically
of,
also
what
get a
exactly
horse.
did my bodyguard do in the night?
Didn't exist yet.
Apparently failed to do
Semi-existent.
his job.
Yep.
Can I send one of my contacts south to north to try to catch up to them just in case?
Mm, I mean, that's where Draw's going, because it's west and then south.
Never mind then.
Yeah.
So Furry, any ideas? Or just go with the flow?
Well, first we should probably double check the room, make sure that there's nothing left there, and then yeah, we should probably see about getting horses and such. Or we can just go on foot. We might be able to catch up with a carriage, but horses are kind of expensive, and we do have 4 other people.
Good point.
5, including Verena, wherever she's gotten off to.
Alright, let's check out the kidnapping site first. Maybe to find left a few clues. Where was he last kidnapped?
Presumably his room.
Well, he was last kidnapped in this town. Before that, he was probably kidnapped a few other times all over the place for bar tabs. Where he was last seen was his room.
I'll check out his room, see if he'll find any clues.
You do find a clue. It's a notice of reclamation by Gridalphi, the Gridalphi family of property that was taken.
a noise of records with noise of reclamation is oh boy.
They have
That means
reclaimed some
claim.
property that he owes them. Yay, Kalaesh.
I wonder if his fiancee can help.
Well, we don't want to get too many people involved necessarily.
Yeah, good
The
point.
more people searching, the more noise there is, and the more likely they just go into hiding. And considering they just kidnapped a hero of the city, I'm sure that they expect there to already be people coming after them.
All right, let's find some horses and then catch up to them.
Alright, let's go get some horses then.
How much is a horse?
That's for you to check by looking in the game book. But since you asked, I'll pull it up as well. Horse, of course, is a horse, Mr.
And
Borsch.
it depends on the kind of horse you get, because some are different qualities.
Yep. Do you want that royal steed? Do you want that pegging stallion? You know, what are you looking for?
What do you recommend?
Abid knows what you need, friend. You need nice, fine carpet.
I just need a horse, something that's.
You need a carpet, friend.
Is it a flying carpet?
No, friend, you need carpet.
No things. I just
No,
need.
you need carpet. Trust me, Abid knows these things.
Can I get a horse with the carpet?
Yes, Abid said one horse with carpet.
How much just to rent the horse?
Abid does not rent horse.
Of course.
What do you think Abid for? You buy horse. If you rent horse, then what happens if horse dies? That is bad business.
I have to pay you back for the horse lost?
If you don't come back to town, if Abid not in town, etc.
Good point.
Saddlebags. Abid give you saddlebags, and Abid give you good riding horse.
How much?
That is going to be 130 silver.
130 silver? That's it?
130 silver. Also known as 130 silver.
So
I
good
can
riding
afford that.
horse plus 10 silver for the rest, huh? That's
Yep.
actually pretty decent.
Yes. Third person. And you got to, when he looks at them, it's like, you have three. So that would be. And the Beto in carpet, and that makes it 450.
That's for my horse, but what about you?
So one for each of us. Do we need to get some? Do we need to get some for the NPCs, or do they kind of come with their own?
Most of the NPCs will come with just draft horses and a wagon. So they got a draft horse, and a wagon. So there's two up on the front of the wagon's carriage, and about four in the back. So that's most of them.
Okay. So basically, they'll kind of be following behind if we use
Yeah.
the wagon.
If you guys go full out, you guys will outpace them by a fair bit. And
Send
then
the NPCs out first while we negotiate trade. Therefore, they can surround them, and then we can just catch up to them.
And have a bunch of dead allied units.
Good point. Damn. That's 130, right?
per horse.
And of course, I'll pay for my own.
Yep. Mark it off the news sheets. I am exhausted. My brain is just frizzled. Yay, frizzles.
One horse.
One horse, one cheese. One cheese.
And a carpet.
one
Don't forget the
horse.
carpet.
Yes, and the carpet.
Hopefully, Veronica catch up with a horse.
I'm assuming the carpet is basically a saddle.
Like, how big a carpet?
Or is
No,
just a
it's a
saddle?
it's a probably about 20 so feet by 15 or so feet.
So the carpet you'd lay down in a house.
Yes, it's a big carpet. It's a fancy
Ooh,
carpet
Persian.
too. It's a very nice carpet.
Wait, is there one carpet per riding horse or just a carpet?
Just a carpet.
Okay.
It's a very fancy carpet though.
But gives us that Kalaesh as his wedding present. There.
There you go. See, now you have a wedding present for when Kalaesh gets
a nice
married.
Persian carpet.
It's good. Yeah. It's going to be a bit awkward when Kalaesh can't sing those deep notes anymore.
Yeah, we better hurry before he takes revenge against sleeping against his wife and daughter.
Don't worry. It'll. Why do you think they would start there first?
It's just gonna be a different kind of forced wedding. One that definitely involves whatever passes as a shotgun. Probably a mage.
It's just a mage on a stick. It's an angry mage just on a stick. Actually, to be fair, shotguns exist.
Oh, there's guns? Okay.
So
I'll
either
take guns.
a regular wedding or a shotgun wedding. Yeah, we better
Isn't
hurry.
that,
I mean, I was more thinking execution against a wall, but you know, it's kind of a
I
wedding.
mean, to
yeah.
be honest, there are cannons, and the Quinari also have early muskets and things. So they have a blunderbuss.
Oh yeah, you can always just load it up with a bunch of rocks and stuff.
Yeah, and they also have their Quinari cannons because they trust gunpowder over mages.
I mean, it's not an awful idea, let's be honest here.
I mean, what's the worst thing? I mean, it's not like any mages are bleeding out of their eyes right now.
It's not like any mages have turned into violent abominations that slaughter, you know, groups before they're killed.
It's not like there's any mages currently in the group that are hearing the whispers of an ancient, all-powerful, demonic, godlike entity in their heads.
I mean, if you look at the games, that doesn't actually do much to you.
Yeah. Somehow. Somehow that does
What
nothing
if it
to
were
you.
having a demon talk to you? That would probably be a very bad sign right there.
I mean,
I'm sure
demons
that's
talk to
something they
mages every
deal with
night.
daily. Yeah, it's just something you deal with on a daily basis.
The archdemon, on the other hand, is a bit weirder. Because, like, I'm talking to a dragon slash a god. It just says dragon things. And occasionally throws in the word rape. And eat my friend's face. That's the joke, because that's pretty much the archdemon's only direction if we go by what happens. Actually, that's kind of the thing. Like, when the archdemon's not around, that's basically what Darkspawn do. Terrorize the countryside and basically get reduced down to just their
Mayberry said
caves,
PR
which are
via
then the
DM.
fort holds.
Yep.
All right, so shall we get going?
Yeah.
Right off.
Like, what time of day is it? So it's, I'm
Yay.
guessing, morning. Early morning? Mid-morning? It's like
Kinda, yeah.
8, 9 a.m.?
It's about 9 a.m.
Okay.
Delicious microwaved kind of food.
I had homemade gumbo.
Nice and spicy?
I have to eat something later on.
No, not spicy.
A little sad.
Today.
Yeah. Can't make spicy gumbo because mom can't handle any spice.
Kind of like my mom. In her household, salt and pepper was all you ever had as spices. So,
Yeah, so we cut to Kalaesh, who's currently riding in a wagon between some people. It's a nice trip. Kalaesh.
what can I notice about the people around me? Like,
You could roll a perception check to get glimpses from underneath the hood they put on you. Kalaesh, you're like doing some work. You're like, and since you got enough stun points, well, obviously the one that lets you count as though you had the focus in seeing, which suddenly means that now that's an 18. That's just mean. Okay, they're Tevintermen. They're Tevinter Templars, as the term goes. The Tevinter's Templars don't have the whole snorting magic cocainium. So they don't have the anti-magic abilities of a normal Templars.
that would be helpful. Good to know.
But on the other hand, they're also they follow a mage around and basically act like the Chantry Templars in a lot of other ways.
Eh,
And they often get enhanced with blood magic stuff.
I'm guessing I'm like, how am I restrained? Like, am I restrained?
You have the hood on you, so you can't really make how much. You have to kind
Can I
of
at
tilt
least
your head,
feel
etc.,
around?
move around. As you move, you realize your wrists are bound between your legs, and they seem to be tied down to the floor. It seems like this is some sort of prison wagon.
How did you find me?
Yeah. Word spreads fast.
Was it Alona?
And
It was brash, wasn't it?
right then, I don't know who any of these people are. I'm just going to mark that for later. Alona and Brash. Okay. You'll probably get some gold out of them by telling them that you've been taken care of. All right then.
Huh. Where are we heading?
Oh, we're heading back home.
Ah, shame. Can we at least stop along the way? It's gonna be such a long trip. Surely a chance for food. Maybe a tavern or two.
Oh, we are. We're going to hang some strange fruit in a tree.
Yeah. Shame.
Don't you worry about it, Kalaesh. You will grow them back for you with some blood magic. So we can cut them off again.
Hmm. You really are happy with this, aren't you?
Oh, like you wouldn't believe.
Like, can I roughly tell what's if they're human? Like,
Ah, yes, they are all humors. They're all human
of course it'd be
hers.
of course it'd be humans.
Of course. No, they're all dwarves wearing human skins.
Considering some of the weird things I've read about in like in some Dragon Age books, it would not surprise me if some dwarves did that. Really freaky ones. Don't worry though. I
Yep.
imagine my friends will find me and bring me back.
Yep. hmm Maybe. Maybe they won't. That's only for time to tell.
Oh, I'm actually quite confident. Have a little faith in people.
Oh, that's cute. That's real cute. Coming from you.
Oh, I imagine it would. Besides, I'm probably the cutest goddamn thing in this friggin' caravan.
I don't know. I'm certain we can find something cuter in the caravan.
Well, you'll be hard pressed to find it. I guarantee you that.
Are you trying to be scary?
Bitch, I'm adorable. I don't need to try and be scary. Besides, I got some powerful friends. I'm sure they'll have you release me.
And thus you spend several minutes getting beaten.
Oh, thank you, sir. May I have
Yay,
another?
Kalaesh. Put the pipe out on him. Put the pipe out on him. Now rub the cold bottle of booze on the burn marks. Yes. Yes. Now forcibly rehydrate him because he's dehydrated by inserting it in there. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Glug,
This has
glug,
gone
glug.
weird.
Thank you, sir. May I have some more?
Yes, you can. You have plenty.
So I'm basically going to be doing everything I can, just like annoy them. You know, like you know, you
As they
yeah,
rehydrate you,
like
which, for reference, rehydration does not mean they actually get you to drink water.
what does that mean then?
There's another
Oh,
hole that can absorb moisture.
up the wazoo.
Yes. Kalaesh understands
Mm-hmm.
bottles now.
Yep.
He is a deep and very strange position on the fluid design of bottles. He doesn't talk to anybody about
There are
why.
some things I'll take to my grave. And my deep understanding of the intricacies of the bottle shaping is one.
You appear to have some things bottled up there, Kalash.
Wah wah wah.
Yay! No, but seriously,
Yep.
Kalaesh, you have a bottle up your ass. Da 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 da
Yep.
da, aristocrats.
How long we got before we catch up?
I don't know. I just want to establish what's happening to Kalaesh. And I'm just I I can't do a session. I'm too tired. Having to do the gumbo and do it with a burned hand, etc. Also, the burned hand thing. Ow. I
You know,
thanks
it
to other
also
people.
sucks. Kalash is our good
Mm-hmm.
perception guy.
For reference, what happened was the pot, or rather the pan in this case, that had the chicken, because it's gumbo. You broil the chicken thighs in the oven, and I pulled it out with the gloves on. And when I was going to do something else, I forget if it was mom or dad, but was coming to the kitchen, and I needed to move the handle so they didn't bump into it, because I knew one of them would knock it over, because they can be like that. And I grabbed a handle.
And you barehanded.
Mm.
My hand stings. So yeah, I took some Tylenol for that, put some cream on it, etc. I also already had a headache. Yay! And it's hitting me hard. I'm just not awake enough to run anything. I was like, oh, I'll be fine.
So where does that leave that? Session ends like soon, I'm guessing.
Yeah, we're just. I was just gonna go over some details. Just as a reminder for everybody next week. Yeah. So next week is going to be focused on the other group as they do their technically solo adventure of uh, Ty, Fiore, and Verena are going to get to go explore the lovely dales and the mountains and try and find Brash's son.
And go make friends with my friends that I can't
Yep.
understand again. And my translator is off in the other direction,
No, your boyfriend's off in the other direction.
aka my translator.
Luckily, you have another translator in the fact that one of the bodyguards is another Dale.
Oh, hey, maybe it's the one I attracted then.
Yes. He or she maybe is, yes. So you have some options,
Yep.
choices.
Uh,
Yeah. So that's what you guys are going to be doing. You're going to be doing that, and then the session after that's going to basically be Kiri reuniting, i.e., with all of you, because
Yep.
Kiri will be back that session, and Kiri will be back that session, both times.
Yep. As next Friday, I'm out of state. And in a completely different goddamn time zone.
And
That's just first talk. Being in another state, keeping you from your session. Come on now.
A 3-hour time zone difference. And being with family just after finishing a master's program.
I mean, sarcasm.
yay, sarcasm, delicious, delicious sarcasm on a
Alright.
toasted bagel.
Yes,
So basically, the
sarcasm
session
is right.
was describing what's happening to Kalaesh as he's kidnapped.
And spying horses.
Somehow, I imagine Kalaesh will have. Actually, he probably won't have a huge amount of trouble sitting down because he'll just do that just out of spite.